Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? Thanks so much for joining me in today's video. We're going to be talking all about new Sonia G Fusion series brushes. I am going to be creating a full face with these 5 brushes. I'm going to show you how to use them in liquids, creams, and powders. I'm going to let you know if I feel like you need the whole set or maybe a few individual must-have from this set. So that's going to be at the end, but stay tuned for that. If this is your first time here, I am Gigi. I am a registered nurse obsessed with skincare, beauty, and makeup. Here on my channel, I do a lot of first impressions. I do reviews, hauls. I love luxury makeup. So if that's something that you enjoy, go ahead and click the bell button that says subscribe, and also go to my Instagram because over there I do keep you posted on new makeup results, makeup releases, everything like that. So let's just go ahead and get started. Alrighty friends, so let's begin, and I am very excited. I am a big fan of Sonia G brushes and I love complexions. So as soon as I saw this set, I knew I needed to have at least a few brushes. They did sold out very quickly, so I had to get the set. So that's what we're gonna be doing in today's video. This is her Fusion series brush set, and this is how it comes in packaged by Beautylish. So you get a really tiny package, which is really nice and conscious, and they always come like this. So at the bottom of each and every brush you get a series number. And Sonia G Fusion series brush set retails for $225 US, and it is a set that is good to apply cream and liquid formulas, making you flawless and never streaky. Each brush in the Fusion series is handmade by skilled brush makers in Japan for the unparalleled durability, performance, and craftsmanship. In this set you get a soft concealer brush, a jumbo concealer, a mini base, a classic base, and a jumbo base. What's special about this brush set is that they have a unique blend of natural and synthetic bristles, offer effortless application and blending with a silky soft feel. In each brush you find a combination of 3 materials. In here you get natural bristles, gold, you get PTT, and PVT synthetic filaments. So let's begin with foundation. For foundation, we're going to be using the jumbo base. Of course, these are multitasker. As I mentioned, they have a mix of 3 different materials. So you get goat hair in here, you get 2 PTT and PBT materials, which are synthetics. So these are very special. So let's start putting on some makeup. I am going to be using my Kojin Dough foundation, and I want to use these brushes in different ways. So I am going to be using the jumbo base for my foundation on this side, but I am also going to use the classic base. So just in case you want some specific brushes, because these are sold separately as well, which is really nice. That's the way I was gonna get mine. I was gonna get separate brushes. I wasn't intending to get the set, but these sold out so quickly, the individual ones, that I had to go with the full set, and I'm actually really happy I did that because these are beautiful. So upon application of my foundation, I can already feel how soft, incredibly soft they are, and this is packing a good amount of foundation into my complexion. I love to apply my foundations with a brush, so I knew that I was going to love all these complexion brushes. This brush feels really packed but very comfortable to the touch. It is incredibly soft. So this was our jumbo base. Now I want to do the classic base, which is the next one, you know, in size to this side of my face, just in case you weren't interested in that one. You can see how foundation is going to apply with this one as well. They all have the same mix of hair bristles, so you can use them all with liquids and creams. This one you could totally feel that it's not as dense, so it's not going to give me the same amount of coverage that the other brush did, but nonetheless very soft as well. So this is this side of the face with the classic base, and then this is this side with the jumbo base. So not a huge difference when it comes to how the foundation looks. None of the sides looks tricky. They look absolutely perfect, both of them. I could totally see how this one it is packing more product, you know, because it has a lot of density in this, you know, in this brush. This one is a little bit more loose and a little bit more rounded, a little bit more soft. This is totally reminding me of my Holy Grail by BK Beauty, which is a little bit slanted. I believe this one is as well. I don't know if, now that I used it, you can see that it's a little bit slanted to this side, but this one is gonna cover more surface because it's bigger. You can see that, but it is really highly packed, and they do feel similarly. They're both very soft, but I really like this blend. I think that you know, it really packed my foundation nicely, and is much more quicker than with this one. Next up, we are going to talk about the mini base, and I did want to say that the mini base is in her Kiyaki set, which I already reviewed. If you want to take a look of that video, you can watch it up there, but she came out with a travel size set called Kiyaki, so she's using the same mix of the mini base in this new set, which I think is genius. I knew everyone loved this little guy, which is again the mini base, but because it's short, maybe not everyone, you know, wanted something like this. You can totally see they're the same exact brush. She said that it has the same exact materials and everything. It's just a different handle, this one being travel size and this one being full size. This little guy I love for contour, I love for concealer, and that's how we're going to use this guy right here. So I am going to apply concealer, and we're gonna blend it with the mini base on one side, and I'm going to be using the next brush to the other side of my face. So you can see how fast this guy did my concealer, because it's really big. I prefer something like this big for my concealer, but it's totally, you know, it's personal preference. Next up, we have the Jumbo concealer, and then we have the soft concealer. So I'm going to be using the Jumbo concealer on this side of my under eyes, so you can see how that blends it. All right, so they do give me the same amount of coverage. This one being a little bit more packed, I could totally feel, you know, that it's gonna pack concealer really, really well. But this one did it faster because of course it's a bigger brush, but they did the same kind of job, a good job on both sides. So again, it's gonna come down to personal preference, if you like a bigger brush or if you like something smaller like this. So let's go ahead and set all these products. And because these brushes, again, they're a mix of synthetics, you can use them with powders, liquids, and creams. So I'm gonna take the classic base, and I'm gonna use my Sicily setting powder, and I am going to set all over my face. This brush, I can feel that it's really packing a lot of that powder because they're very compact. If I wanted to maybe switch it out to the Jumbo base, we can do that on this side of my face, just so you can see how we'll apply the powder. When it comes to powder, I think that I much rather prefer the classic beige because of that, you know, softer and rounder top. And then this one is gonna be for sure a foundation brush for me. So now we're gonna do a little bit of contour. I'm gonna be using New Chanel shade. This is their Soleil Tan Deep Bronze, and I'm going to use the mini base, which is the one that I really like for a very precise contour application, and I'm doing it a little bit higher so that I could get a more chiseled look. Okay, and then as you can see, blended everything really nice and beautiful. I really love the mini base for that purpose. Now let's apply some liquid blush. So for the liquid blush, I'm gonna use the classic base. I'm gonna be taking this Rare Beauty blush in the shade Bliss. Okay, and that is beautiful application of liquid blush. Loved it. Let's do some highlighter. I'm gonna take this Tower 28 Suncoast, and I think for this highlighter I'm going to be using the soft concealer, which is the one that I haven't used. This one is rounded, as you can see, and I don't really see myself using this one for my under eyes, to be honest. So that's why I wanted to repurpose the brush and see if I like it for a really precise highlighter application. And I like it. I think it takes a little bit longer because it's a little bit smaller, so it's not gonna cover as much area, but it is doing a really good job at blending, and it looks really pretty and natural, which I like. So I think that's the way that I would use this guy here, and I could totally use this with cream and liquids, you know, all over my eyes if I wanted to. Same thing for the other concealer brush. Why don't we go ahead and use the Jumbo concealer with these Eyes to Mesmerize in the shade Sunset Rose by Charlotte. This is gonna be super quick because it's so big. Look at that. So I'm just gonna pat and blend. That's it. That was so quick. 2 swipes. Now let's go ahead with the soft concealer on the other eyelid and see which one I like best. Much better this one because it is pointy. Of course, it's gonna let me blend a little bit the edges better, and I can also use it on my lower lash. The other one was too big for my lower lash. I do have a small set of eyes anyway, so if you're like me, I think you can totally use these for cream. So the soft concealer for cream on your lids is the way to go. I'm just building a little bit more. This color is so pretty. So soft, so beautiful, so quick. That took me 2 seconds. So at this point, I'm going to just go ahead and do a little bit of liner, mascara, lips, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, and I'm back, and I just finished up my eyes with a little bit of highlighter in my inner corner. I did a little wing and mascara, and that's it. And then I applied a Chantecaille lip cheek. I link everything below, but I'm feeling like I need a little bit of blush, so I wanted to do it with you all because I didn't apply many powders. And with these brushes, again, you can do liquid powders and creams. So I am going to be applying this one by Charlotte in the shade Love Easter Drug, which is a really bright pink. So I want to apply a little bit more pinky blush. So again, this brush, it just feels so soft, but it's going to pack a lot of product because it is quite dense, but it still blends out the product beautiful, as you can see. So let's go ahead and wrap up the video with my final thoughts on these brushes. First of all, the presentation of this set is absolutely stunning. I mean, there is not denying it in like Sonia's artistry. I really love the red. I love the handle of these brushes, and I love their full size. I'm not gonna lie, that was a little problem that I have with her Keyaki set, which is little, you know, but I knew what I was getting myself into when I bought it, so no complaints there. But I love to have now the mini base and a full-size brush. I love that. So now, should you get this set or should you get individual brushes? In my opinion, I think you should really think hard on how you like to apply your makeup. Do you like brushes for your foundation? Do you like sponges better? Like, think about that first, then think about what you're gonna use them for. You saw that they're very versatile. You can use them for multiple uses. I love to apply my foundation with brushes, so the jumbo base was a no-brainer for me. This was one that I was gonna purchase individually, and I love it. No disappointments here. This is so nice, so highly packed. The next one is the classic base. So this one is also really special. I say that if you have to choose between these two for foundation and you want to use it for multiple purposes, I say get this one. I think the classic base is much more versatile than this one is. I really liked to apply my foundation with this one. I really liked to apply my powder with this one. With this one, I did not like to apply my powder with, so something to keep in mind at this one. And I also liked to apply my concealer. I could apply my contour, so I think the classic base is a must-have. If you're a fan of brushes and you need a foundation brush, then I say the jumbo. But between the two, for being more multi-purpose and much more multitasker, I say go with the classic. The mini base I love for concealer. 100%, it is so easy, really packs ton of concealer on. You can also use it for contour, as I did. You can also use it for liquid blushes, liquid highlighters. This is such a good brush. So these two are winners in my book: classic base and mini base for the face. So now let's talk about the two little guys for concealer. I don't know, these to me aren't necessary. I much rather use the mini base for my concealer, but these, if I already used for, you know, for liquids, contours, and it's dirty, then I could totally use the jumbo concealer. So if you have to choose between these two, I said get the jumbo because the soft concealer was okay. I really like the soft concealer to apply my cream eyeshadow, but I could use any other synthetic brush for that purpose, you know what I mean? I did wanted to show you the uses in case you have the set. Now you know, multiple uses. I really like it too, the soft concealer for my highlighter, for a really precise highlighter, liquid, cream. Totally, you can do that. So if you have this set, there you have it. If you have this set, you know multiple uses, how to use these sets. So if you much rather pick out individuals, I said go with the classic base, the mini base, and the jumbo concealer. So I think Sonia mentioned on her Instagram that she's gonna do a restock. She's gonna try to do a restock by the middle of July, beginning of August. So keep your eyes peeled. I will do too. I'll let you know on Instagram. If you're not following me over there, go ahead and do so. I also gonna post you here as soon as I see them coming back. I'll make sure to let you all know. I think these are truly special brushes. They're beautiful. They're gonna last you a lifetime. They're so high quality. I mean, I hands down recommend Sonia G. With my eyes closed, any of her brushes, you can't go wrong. Yeah, I'm so in love with this set. I am so happy to have this set. I'm so happy I went ahead and bought this set, to be honest. But yeah, I'm rambling on too much. Thanks again, you guys. Let me know, have you tried her brushes? Did you get the set? Did you manage to get individual brushes? I would love to know your thoughts, your opinions, comments, anything. Just drop it below. Thanks so much, you guys, for your love and support. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll get you next time. Bye.